Hello friends, welcome to Catalyst Chemistry YouTube channel. As we discussed last video, most important point homolysis, and next one is what? Pre-radical. Homolysis means what? There is a bond breaking takes place, that is what? Homogeneously. Homogeneously means what? Symmetrically. Symmetrically there is a what? Bond breaking. Symmetrically means if the two electrons are there, one electron move towards a what? One atom, next another electron move towards another atom, that is called what? Homolysis. Cleavage takes place or a homolysis. Okay, that is most important. Symmetrically cleavage or symmetrically bond breaking takes place. Okay, all these words will come under in what? Fundamental organic chemistry. Fundamental organic chemistry means what? The bond breaking and bond formation takes place. The next one is what? Most important point is the pre-radical, where there is a homolysis cleavage takes place. 100% there is a formation of what? Pre-radical. When pre-radical formation takes place means in the presence of heat or ultraviolet light. This is most important point. Heat or ultraviolet light, with the help of these two, then only what? Pre-radical generation. Pre-radicals are always what? Odd number of an electron. The odd number of electron present in an what? Atom, that is indicate what? Pre-radical. The next most important point is what? Stability of the pre-radical and reactivity of the pre-radical. Stability of the pre-radical means what? Tertiary is more stable compared to secondary, after that primary, after that what? CS3 pre-radical. Again question, why tertiary is a more stability for pre-radical? Because of what? Hyperconjugation effect. Okay, next one is what? Reactivity, where there is a more stable. Tertiary is a more stable. More stable means what? That is less reactive. That is why reactivity order CS3 will come first, after that primary, after that secondary, last one is what? That is a tertiary. All these points are most important, bear in mind. Okay, today in this class we are going to discuss the continue part of that one. Next heading is what? Heterolysis. Homo means what? Same. Hetero means what? Different. This is most important point. Okay, hetero means what? That is different. Okay, just here in this case HETERO, this is what? Hetero. Hetero means different. HOMO, homo means what? Same. In this case heterolysis, lysis means what? Cleavage. Lysis means what? Cleavage. In this case what? The different cleavage takes place. That is why the bond breaks. The bond breaks asymmetrically. The bond breaks asymmetrically. In homolysis the bond breaks symmetrically. In this case the bond breaks asymmetrically to form a cation. To form a cation. Cation means what? Positive. Next anion. Anion means what? Negative. Where there is a asymmetrically cleavage takes place, that is indicated that can give what? Cation as well as what? Anion. That is why most important point in this case word is what? That is asymmetrically. Bond breaks or a cleavage. Cleavage breaks both are same. Okay. Example. See here example, CS3Cl is there. This is what is the IUPAC name? Chloromethane is the IUPAC name. Common name is a methyl chloride. Okay, chloromethane is a IUPAC name. Okay, Cl is act as a what? That is substituent, like that. Okay, chloromethane. In this case what happens? Just see here. Chloromethane means what? Here is bond is there. No? Just see CS3. Next here is what? One electron, this is two electron. In this bond containing, one bond containing how many electron? In this case two electron. In this case what happen? Just you have to think, in this case what? CS3 is there, in this case what? Cl is there. Better how we are going to write? Just see here, I am going to tell you basic point. Exact structure of that one is CS3, this is attached with what? Cl, like this. This is also right, but when you are going to talk about what? Bonding and electronegativity, just here, in this case carbon is having one electron, in this case Cl is having a one electron, in this case two electron, that is called bond. In this case what happens? Heterolysis takes place means what? Asymmetrically cleavage takes place. Asymmetrically means you have to find out carbon and chlorine is there. Out of these two, which is a more electronegativity? Obviously the answer is chlorine is a more electronegativity. Electronegativity, this point we will study in what? That is periodic table topic is there. Okay, in that time we are going to study, don't worry. Okay, just here, just you have to bear in mind, carbon is there, chlorine is there. Chlorine is a more electronegativity. That is why the electron move from carbon to chlorine. The electron move from what? Carbon to chlorine. Just here cleavage takes place like this. These two electrons completely shifted towards what? Cl. completely shifted towards what? Cl. This process is called what? Asymmetric cleavage or asymmetric breaks. Okay, that is why most important. That is why in this case, just here, in this case I am going to rotate like this. Okay, simple. Finally, there is a formation of product just here. This CS3 is loss of an electron. Where there is a loss of an electron, the charge is going to get a positive. Where there is a gain of an electron, the charge is going to get a negative. That is why in this case, just see here, this is what CS3, positive charge, that is a loss of an electron, plus Cl minus, this is what? Gain of an electron. That is why this is indicate what? Cation. Where there is a loss of an electron, cation formation. Where there is a gain of an electron, that is called what? Negative charge, indicated by means what? Represented by negative, when the naming is what? Anion. Okay. Just here in this case, if you want, you can write in this case the loss of an electron. I am going to write loss of an electron. Okay. Next in this case, what? Gain of an electron. This is the loss of an electron, this one is what? Gain of an electron. This is one example. Now see here another example, CS3Cn is there. Okay, CS3Cn, this is what? Cyanide is there. Next, this is what? CS3 is there. Okay, methyl cyanide. Methyl cyanide is a what? Common name. Cyanomethane is a IUPAC name. If you want, you can write any one of methyl cyanide. Okay, methyl cyanide is there, CS3Cn. Okay, just here in this case, CS3, this structure is also like this, CS3, this is attached with what? Cn. Just here in this case, this is what structure. If you want, you can write another structure also, both are same. This carbon containing triple bond, next one is what? Nitrogen, like this. Obviously in this case, what? Cyanide group is there, next carbon is there. In this case, this cyanide and carbon, out of these two, which is more electronegative? Cyanide is a more electronegative. Why? Because of nitrogen attached to this carbon. That is why. Do not tell directly carbon. If this total, the name of this one is what? Cyanide, the most important point. That is why in this case also same. This is also containing how many electron? Here one electron is there, here one electron is there. In this case also asymmetric bond cleavage takes place. These two electrons completely transfer towards a what? Cyanide. That is why there is a formation of product is what? CS3 plus, because of what? The loss of an electron. Next, this is what? Cn minus, this one is indicate what? Gain of an electron. This process entire indicate what? Heterolysis. Homolysis takes place 100%. There is a formation of product is what? Pre-radical. But in this case, there is no pre-radical. In this case, there is a formation of what? Cation and anion. Okay. Up to this what? Heterolysis is completed. The next most important 2 points are there. One is nucleophile, another one is what? Electrophile. Okay, the next heading is what? Nucleophiles. Okay, just here, nucleo means what? Nucleus. Phile means what? Loving or attraction. Just here, nucleus attraction, that is what? Nucleophile. The nucleophile is always negative charge. How we are going to remember? Negative, N. Nucleophile, N. Nucleophile is always what? Negative. Nucleophile is always what? Negative in charge. Where there is a negative in charge, obviously that is electron rich center. Okay, nucleophile is always electron rich center. Okay, just here definition. Nucleophiles are electron rich center or a rich species. Okay, nucleophiles are electron rich species which attack the electron deficient center during chemical reaction. Very simple definition is there. How to practice this? Nucleophiles are electron rich center or rich species attack on electron deficient center in a chemical reaction. That is called what? Nucleophile. The nucleophile are always electron rich. Most important point, bear in mind, this is what? Electron rich. The nucleophiles having a electron rich. Always electron rich is there, no? That is going to attack on what? Electron deficient. Electron rich means what? More number of electron. Electron deficient means what? The less number of electron. Okay, don't tell there is no electron. Okay, electron deficient means what? Less electron. Okay. Example for this one is nucleophile. Before that, one point is there. These are Lewis bases. Most important point, bear in mind. These are what? Lewis bases. Lewis bases means which donate a electron pair, which donate a pair of an electron or electron pair. Pair means 2. The nucleophile is always donated 2 electron, not a 1 electron. That is why the nucleophiles are another name called what? Lewis bases. Another name means what? Generally they called what? Lewis bases. All Lewis bases are what? Nucleophile. Lewis bases means what? It can donate a electron pair, that is indicate what? Lewis base. Lewis base is there, Lewis acid is there, HSAB concept is there, hard soft acid base theory. Okay, this point we will study in equilibrium topic. Okay, that is Bronsted is there, Lowry concept is there. Okay, Arrhenius theory is there. All these points are most important. All these points we are going to cover in what? Equilibrium topic. Okay, don't worry, just you have to remember Lewis base means what? Which can donate a electron pair during a reaction. Okay, just here they are going to ask you question, very simple, 2 marks by chance. What are nucleophile? Give an example. Means you have to write a definition, after that you have to write examples. Okay, you have to write 1 or 2 examples, no problem. Example is there, OH minus, electron rich, minus is there, that is electron rich. Just here Cn minus, cyanide, this is OH minus is what? Hydroxide ion. In this case you have to say hydroxide ion, cyanide ion, NH2 minus ion, etc. Okay, all are example of what? Nucleophile. Okay, next after that one more is there, H2O is there. Just here in this case, this is here one electron is there, here an electron is there. These 2 electrons are called what? Pair. These 2 electrons are called what? Pair. In this case what? The lone pairs are present on the oxygen atom. In this case what? Lone pair. In this case what? Lone pair. In this case what? Lone pair present on the nitrogen. All are indicate what? Nucleophile. What kind of nucleophile? Neutral nucleophile. How we are going to say this is neutral nucleophile. Okay, these are what? Negatively charged. Negatively charged nucleophile. Okay, negatively charged nucleophiles are there. Next one is what? Neutral nucleophiles are there. Neutral nucleophiles are different, negatively charged nucleophiles are different. Neutral nucleophile means what? The nucleophiles are containing electron pair or a lone pair, both are same. In this case you called it as electron pair as well as lone pair, there is no difference. Okay, both are same. Okay, that is why in this case neutral nucleophile is the most important. And sometime they are going to ask you, give one example for neutral nucleophile. That time you have to write any one of the example. H2O, compulsory you have to mention lone pair. If you are going to write a H2O means what? That is meaningless. Okay, means particularly they are asking neutral nucleophile, means that time you have to mention lone pair. Otherwise in normal situation you have to write H2O. Okay, next one is what? Electrophile. Okay, up to this what? Nucleophile is completed. The nucleophiles having electron rich, you know. Okay, next one is what? Electrophiles are there. Electro means what? Electron. Phile means what? Loving or attraction. Electron attraction, electron loving groups are called electrophiles. The nucleus loving groups are called nucleophile. Just here definition, electrophiles are electron deficient. Most important, bear in mind, this is what? Electrophiles having a electron deficient center or a species which attack the electron rich center during a chemical reaction. Just here, if the electron deficient center is there, that is going to attack on what? Electron rich center. Otherwise you have means just you have to remember, electrophile means electron deficient, nucleophiles means what? Electron rich. Okay, example for electrophile, the electrophiles are represented by positive charge, nucleophiles are represented by what? Negative charge. Just here H plus is there, Cl plus is there, CS3 plus is there, NO2 plus, all are containing what? Plus. That is why in this case if you want you can write positively charged positively charged electrophiles. Just here in this case BF3 is there, boron trifluoride, aluminum trichloride, FeCl3 is there, SO3 is there, SN, tin, SnCl4. Next one is what? CH2. This is containing a what? Lone pair of electron. All these are indicate what? Neutral electrophiles. All these are indicate what? Neutral electrophiles. Okay, in some time they are going to ask you, give an example. Neutral nucleophile means you have to write any one of the BF3, LCl3, all indicate what? Neutral nucleophile. Another name for BF3, LCl3, FeCl3, these are indicate Lewis acids. What is the name of BF3 is act as a, they are going to ask you BF3 is act as a Lewis base or Lewis acid. Obviously the answer is Lewis acid. Bear in mind, important, I am going to write here only. What is that word? Lewis acids. Okay. In this case the nucleophiles are what? Lewis bases. The bases, what is the role of base? Means it can donate a lone pair of electron, that is indicate what? Otherwise you can say what? It donate a electron, that is indicate what? Bases. Okay. These are what? Acids. These are what? Acids means what? Lewis acids. They are going to ask you, give one example for Lewis acids. You have to write any one of them. Okay, BF3, AlCl3, FeCl3. You have to remember 2 to 3 examples, that is enough. Okay, up to this what? The nucleophile, and next one is what? Electrophile, homolysis, heterolysis, all these completed. Okay, next point is there, that is called what? Some of the mechanism are there. Okay, inductive effect, electromagnetic effect, that point we will study later. Okay. Thank you. Subscribe and promote the channel. Okay.